The design of a building must address many complex and interrelated issues.
It requires many solutions at many different scales.
But how does a building become more than just a piecemeal set of solutions?
How do you make a very special building in a particular place, in a particular time, that resolves all of its complexities?
The premise is that we start from scratch with nothing preconceived.
Every project has a context.
Being contextual doesn't mean that we're designing a building to look like its neighbors.
To be truly contextual goes much deeper than that.
Engaging the community and creating a dialogue with its surroundings is absolutely critical. Whether those surroundings are urban, suburban, or rural.
A project can relate to its neighbors and be contextual without mimicking them by relating to fundamental cues such as scale, material, and form.
Where does the building fit in the context of the modern enterprise?
The history of how buildings have been designed for the past 100 years.
These are fundamental questions.
But so is, what is its structure?
Its size and shape.
Massing and materials, and how will it be built?
There's times when the structure is exposed and put on display, and others when it's subtly concealed in the expression of the building.
How will the building be used? What does it mean to the people that are going to spend time in it?
How can the exterior shape of a building reflect its interior use?
There are ways of configuring spaces to encourage the kind of activity that happens within.
They're not abstract ideas to impose on the project. They come from within, as an expression of the building's unique set of needs, from what is appropriate for its context and its use.
Great buildings have moments of surprise.
And over time, they enable a deeper understanding and appreciation in more nuanced ways.
How do we integrate environmental responsibility?
If it's a housing project, how do we make it affordable?
If it's a project for a nonprofit, how does the design reflect the mission of the institution?
While also respecting and meeting its budget.
Thoughtful design considers a building's social impact.
Every building has its own needs and its own unique resolution.
A project started from scratch has a newness, a freshness.
Every architectural problem is multifaceted, unique.
And the poetry comes from crafting a solution that considers how the building will be used,
how it is contextual, how its structure is expressed,
and what its social effect is on the neighborhood. Realization of the building is equally critical.
The design-build process integrates the designing and making of a building and unifies all of its characteristics into a larger, more complete experience.
When these criteria are addressed in a unified way,
where overlapping solutions
lock into place,
an elegant,
seemingly simple,
an inevitable result can be achieved.